welcome you to Tales from the Trails, where our podcast focuses on how businesses use technology and Salesforce to multiply the value they bring to their clients, partners, and teams. I want to welcome you, Ryan. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Kat.
If you don't mind just introducing yourself and just tell the audience what company you work for and what your role is in that company.
Sure. My name is Ryan Krieg. I am the Director of Customer Relationship Management, Director of CRM, and I work for Staypineapple Hotels.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit more about Staypineapple. What is the mission statement of Staypineapple? How do you guys want to be known as a brand?
Yeah, we want to be known as the out of the ordinary hotels and extraordinary locations. And what that boils down to is we want to really be known as the thoughtfully designed guest experience. So our owner and founder, Michelle Barnett, she was an expert. She was a master at designing exactly that, the hotel experience, the guest experience, start to finish. And it really resonates in what we get from our customer reviews, our 5-star reviews.
Oh, nice. So how many current locations do you guys have, and where are you guys currently located?
We have 10 hotels in 7 cities across the nation. So we're a nationwide brand. We are in New York, Boston, Chicago, San Diego, San Francisco, Boston, and Seattle, with a real strong footprint in the Northwest.
Awesome. So how does Staypineapple differentiate itself from other boutique hotel chains in the market?
Yeah, one of our big differentiators is called the naked experience. And that's pretty eyebrow raising in itself. We have a lot of t-shirts that say get naked, but that goes back to what I just said about the thoughtfully designed experience. Our naked experience is really our bedding, and it's our whole bedding experience extended from there. So it's beyond that, everyone has the 2 individual European duvets. So rather than fighting for the comforters, it started with everyone had these really luxurious, cuddly duvets that we just get ravings about in our reviews. But it extends from that too to like the bathrobes, the towels, the linens, and stuff like that too.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. So
Yeah.
you mentioned earlier that you're the Director of Customer Relationship Management. That is a mouthful. Are you guys currently using Salesforce right
We
now?
are. We are
Okay.
currently using Salesforce in a couple of capacities. Yeah.
Okay. So a lot of people probably don't think about hotels and Salesforce going together. Can you explain a little bit more that what you guys are utilizing Salesforce for?
Yeah, we're using Salesforce quite a bit. So traditionally, Salesforce is that sales flow application traditionally. And since then, they've brought a bunch of applications on to really help any industry that thoughtfully design their guest experience so they can extend that to personalization within their sales and marketing materials. So I say we're deep into Salesforce. One, we moved our entire database over to the Sales Cloud. So that is more of the traditional Salesforce. That houses our entire database. And we get our reservation information coming in, and we get non-reservation information coming in. So we get to customize a lot of these sources coming in from Wi-Fi, signups maybe from social media, newsletters, our food and beverage outlets. So we get to take a lot of that data and stitch it together in a customized way that we want to. For example, I might put a higher source quality on some of those sources. If it's some data source I trust, I want that field to survive. Like I want that email to maintain itself. If I get more data from a source I don't trust as much, it won't overwrite that. So I get to maintain a personalized experience for our guests in the digital world.
Gotcha.
That's the Sales Cloud part of it.
Okay.
So it's a lot. And so that's our database. We are connected with Salesforce on their Marketing Cloud connector, which means we take the entire database and we say only those people that engage with us, we move over to the Marketing Cloud product of Salesforce. So that's for our multi-channel approaches there. And we do all of our campaigning and our publishing of information from the Marketing Cloud. So there's this unique kind of connector between Marketing Cloud and Sales Cloud. And that's where we get all of our emails, our ads, all that other stuff that we're doing multi-channel work today is done out of Marketing Cloud.
Wow. So you're not busy at all managing all that, huh?
It's fun. Being busy
Yeah.
is fun.
So tell me a little bit more about that implementation process when you guys went through transferring all of that data over to Salesforce. Did you have any of the challenges that we hear about learning? And can you just let us know a little bit more about that?
Yes, we had challenges. We're not exempt from that. So we had more of a migration partner, I would say, more so than an implementation partner. So we got everything from one environment over to another environment and we utilized Sales Cloud and Marketing Cloud. But I had more experience on the Marketing Cloud with campaigning and the marketing side of things. Sales Cloud was really, like I said, building our database with all these new rules that we got to implement, customized scenarios. We got to take data in, we get to standardize it. We use a service for appending. I don't know, is that something Banjax does too? Standardizing and appending the data?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we were using that type of stuff for our database to cleanse it. So that was more time consuming, tedious. There was a lot of new rules to write. And fortunately for us, we decided to migrate during COVID. So we had more time, but I like to get things done in a quick and efficient manner. And that took a lot of time to understand Salesforce's objects, like the reservation object and their kind of backend infrastructure. So the data schema is something that from a strategy standpoint, I knew what I wanted to accomplish, but we're talking about Salesforce objects. How do you implement those? And that took some time and it was challenging.
Yeah, absolutely.